It's like 40.
There's absolutely nothing to do.
You're in that today.
Yes, but to eat and to spend
My money.
to eat
No, it
and
was
to
her
spend
money.
my money.
Right, where were we? Were we busy? No, we've done the missions. What am I doing?
We went out. We three ate, and then I spent my money on stuff.
Oh yeah, I was doing
That's
Alleyway of
absolutely nothing.
Lights.
That's not fun.
How is that not fun?
Because
So what would you like to do? You've got 2 weeks of both your mommy and daddy out.
whatever's fun.
Or what would you like that is fun?
Young lady, what I would like is tomorrow, I'd like me and you to sit with the syllabus, and I want to go through your belt.
What do you think of so far? This is a cyberpunk house. So I've made the like a hacker slash office thing here.
Huh?
And oh yes, we had just put everything over here. I've got no lights in here. Oh, I do have a light. What the hell? Fine. I'll put in fresh lights. Do you need a hand with anything, babe? Are you sure? Futuristic.
It's your anniversary.
Mine. It's our anniversary. It's our
No, it's your
anniversary.
wedding anniversary.
It's our wedding
It's,
anniversary.
it commemorates the day I signed my
My
prison
soul.
sentence.
It's not a prison sentence.
No, I'm joking. You know when you can.
It's not a prison
I should have
sentence.
washed these. Now, which one's dirty and which one's not?
I think they both are. Oh, that's quite futuristic.
I'll bring it all the way down.
Oh, it has red light. I'm gonna. Oh. Right, let's see how this looks. It doesn't change the color of the light. Cool, okay. Is there space for like a bathroom up here? I might get rid of this. Turn this into an ensuite bathroom.
If you take recycling tomorrow, I'll throw the guitar box away.
And I've already got. Huh? Say what?
If I take the recycling tomorrow, I'll throw the guitar box away.
Okay. Are you okay? Ow! Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I know about the vintage show. Looking for donations. Mm. Might be too small a space for sofas. Mm. Mm?
Lovely.
Yeah? Mm. No, I don't like that. I want a coffee table. I want storage. Shelves, that's what I want. Ladybug, you sure you're okay there? Hmm. Find that. Oh, oh, it's quite wacky. What?
Full moon out there.
Really? Really? Okay. Yes. Wow, that's a really good picture of the moon, actually. Right now, I just want some floor. I'm going to put some coverings.
I'll do the dishes tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay.
You want to cover yourself with this? Can you cover yourself with this?
I'm just making some Verity sprays.
Okay. I have an idea for bed.
Well, I kind of do what the hell, man? No way. Alright, now it's time to put this in.
What will you take care of that?
Mm-hmm.
That's not green.
Oh, that looks so pretty. I like that. That's quite pretty.
Alright, now it's time to go on TikTok, try and look for,
Love it. I love it so much.
no. Ooh, this one's good. I'm downloading this one. That one looks pretty. Both of them match Sundrop more than Rarity though. That's okay. Where's my...
Alright, I'm gonna sell this one on. Put it on auction. Yeah, I didn't have you in mind, Chang Choi. Yeah, yeah. I shall accept your offer. I mean, that's how it looked beforehand. Looks a little bit neater and tidier now. Procreative. Let's see what they love, what they don't love. Oh, go buyer for buyer, I think. Buyer, buy, buyer. Excuse me. Right. Right. Let's go have a look at our buyers. So we've Family Johnson is the next one. No houses bought yet. So lots of photos. We don't want to pay extra for expensive furniture, so cheap furniture. I don't know what they meant by, oh, that's so cute. Books are phenomenal for the development of kids. Lots of books, lots of photos. Okay, to load for our children. A book but why just one? That's hardly enough for our books. This wooden furniture makes the home very cozy. We'd like even more so wooden furniture. 3 kids and no children. So I've got 3 kids. I've got a granny and 2 parents. I'm going to need um, at least 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms at least. Add a space for granny. Okay, let's have a look what we've got for houses. I need a nice big house for them. Something they can have a basement with or something. The historic house is quite big. It's got 16 rooms, 2 floors. I think we'll do this one for the them. I like wooden furniture and stuff, so keep it cozy. Nice. Oh, goodness gracious me. Morning all of a sudden. But they don't want expensive furniture. I'll make it nice and warm. And we put some stuff outside for the kids as well. So let's cut the grass. Make the outside look nice. going. Keep going. Going. Sure. Going to them. Mash it. To the bird, to the air. Or you can do something Korean from like solo leveling or something. Considering it's a Korean martial arts. Why are you doing like Korean love songs? Yeah,
That's a Korean song.
yeah. You're gonna get like BTS and stuff.
Korean song queen.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like Blackpink and love song. Oh. What about the Sasha boys? Yeah. You, my child, have a problem with trends.
Serious problem. What about
Classic.
well, but the video quite nicely. When we start. There.
Yeah. Classic. Always put Thriller over on Halloween comes. Okay. I think that is all done. Okay.
Life is so stressful.
She's been.
You're like 5 minutes out the womb, my child. I don't know what she's going through, but you know.
I can remember at 10 thinking I had a very stressful life.
And then you laugh and laugh
And then you close to laugh.
and the definitely going to put a fence over here, around the back here, only because children and peers do not go together. I know it's a virtual flipper, but I'm still going to do the responsible thing. Okay. Pineapple. Man, when are these plaster out here? Alright, let's get some plaster up on this bad boy. Right, I need a ladder. Right, I think we're nearly done. Okay, I think that is it. Okay, first things first, fence over here. Something that we can see the water still. I don't know where the gates. Oh, I'm an idiot. This isn't a fence that I've got, is it? Yeah, I don't think what I've got there is a fence, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Fuck it. That'll do. I'll come back out again and do other bits and pieces. Oh, sorry. Okay. What the hell is the table doing underneath there? Oh, hang on, I think there's an attic here somewhere. Interesting, I just want to have a quick little look.
You know that nobody knows you. This is because no one you knows that you know that you.
You know, I know that you know. Did you? So who? Glasgow, Bristol, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Belfast, Birmingham, London, Manchester, Norwich, nowhere near Southampton, because last time they were here, Southampton fucked them, so they'll never come back.
No.
Thanks, Guildhall.
Okay. We've got these.
I'm going down and me.
Yeah, 70% better.
I know.
This video represents everything that is best in jiu-jitsu. Mastery, control, not only of the technique,
Internet's slow, by the way.
completely dominate your opponent, but the self-control of your body.
Animating. Yay! That ain't even that good. Because I have absolutely no typical
Okay.
party house. That's it.
20 degrees party cloud. It's gonna be cooler.
Way cooler.
Okay. I'm seeing this and I'm liking it for potential little nook for Granny. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Shit. Okay, fine. Whatever. I deleted it, accidentally deleted a... I accidentally deleted, I suppose there's a bedroom and bathroom over here already. I accidentally deleted a window, sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Okay, I can make this side for Granny. I can make this side for Granny. Make a little offshoot bedroom, open plan kitchen, diner. Bedroom. It's quite a nice little wallpaper. And Granny will like it. Carry this on into the bedroom as well. You right?
I'm so much stronger than this boss. I mean, he just fucking whines me.
I'm stuck too.
What level is Starbuck? 190?
Yeah, somewhere near there.
He's 422,000. I'm 459,000.
Bloody hell.
30,000. 37,000. I mean, my characters aren't weak either. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 level 101s, 1 level 100. And Katrina's wearing fucking gold armor. Orange armor.
Wow. I haven't got that. I haven't got that
I
yet.
saved up 15k, didn't I? Wow, that. I mean, I get it. It's not, they shouldn't make it easy, but that's ridiculous.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Make it like a little flat. She can lock. The hell?
Yeah, it's fucking cool. I'm now 60,000 higher than I need to be for this area.
Mind your phone.
Hmm?
Use your phone. Mm.
16, 17, 16. Yeah, where's fucking stuff?
Okay. hard to put hanging. I know it's Valentine's Day, but nice tea set.
Yes.
What does she want now?
What do you food, baby? We have fed you. We both brought food. You don't have okay. And the back door, I believe, is still open.
Yes, back door is open.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm still in the washing machine.
I think we'll leave it because there's blinds, so we'll leave it. Although I would curtains. I want some curtains. I'm going to be really stubborn now.
The ball wasn't good enough for her liking.
Oh, for God's
Doesn't
sake.
need half full.
Hmm.
Seriously.
Large.
Serve, yes. My belly's not fit. I need to do that.
need some more wooden furniture. That's what we need. Or some sort of sideboard. These little hanging shelves. And that's a hanging shelf as well. Something like that. Huh? Why is my game doing this? It's weird.
Yards.
Oh. Give you permission to do that again.
Why are you tensing though?
It tickles.
Wait.
Well, it's a shocking kind of feeling. It's a shocking kind of feeling. Hey, no biting! Delicioso. Oh.
You haven't seen the meme, have you?
No.
The family, father, mother, 2 daughters and a son. And they're trying to throw something into a cup. And it's a hurricane cup, they get an Oreo, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the little boy who's gay gets it in. He walks around the counter and he takes I think it's an Oreo, and he's buying it delicioso. And you see the dad's face in the background, like, and then they cut to yeah, just a little rough.
Jesus.
Just a little. Great song, that guy.
What do you think of my granny's living room? The kitchenette.
I love how you got hot chairs.
Yes.
That is so like,
Granny.
yeah, it's so like old.
It's kind of like it reminds me of my own grandmother lived.
Old person, it's really good. I like it.
Pictures of animals on the walls.
Not even their animals, just random animals.
Well, could be all their animals. I don't know. Need some family photos over here. Not a lot of photos of people. All animals. Oh, photos of people.
I have to say this on the story. I really like it actually.
What was that? Your song didn't age very well.
The best song. I need to associate with him though.
What is your main malfunction, Cat?
日本語を話せますか？はい。日本語のレベルはどのくらいですか？はい。はい。だけ知っていますか？はい。お名前は何ですか？はい。名前。
Yeah, George. She isn't actually correct.
Sure.
A bath or a shower would be better for an older lady. A shower with a chair in it.
Chair.
Okay.
So the problem with the bath is that when they get down, they can't get up again.
Christmas in 1991. We were going to drive up to Florida and spend the week of Christmas with my family. For a visit, I first became called him CJ. He was the middle child.
Yo, CJ!
Her sister. When I heard him tell me that I was missing ghosts to keep the visit, I laughed about it and told him it was crazy, as at the time, I 100% did not believe ghosts were real. He told him to tell me that I saw this ghost in his house, predominantly upstairs where his room was located. He said that only a few of the ghosts would ever step out of his room. The others would remain in the hallway and other areas of the house. Again, I laughed at his claims and believed it only to see it. When we arrived for Christmas week, I was surprised how large this house was. It was easily the largest house that I'd ever stayed at. All I could think about was playing hide and seek or vampires inside the house with my cousins. Staying with my cousin who told me about the ghost in his room, as he had well stayed upstairs in the spare bedroom. As I walked upstairs to my cousin's room, I remember being in awe of how his hallway was. There was only 3 doors in that long hallway. The first door
Partitions.
the next door on the right was my girl, or old cousin's room. And the final door at the very end of the hall was CJ's room.
Yo,
It
CJ!
was massive. It looked like a mini ballroom. As he walked in, straight ahead was his bunk bed and a large window behind the bed. He had his TV and video game system set to the right with numerous toys and Hot Wheel tracks to the left. There was also a small crawl space door along the left side wall, with first night, my cousin kept telling me everything he had seen that's running around the house. It had spooked me out. I was still very skeptical of the story. What I didn't notice was that CJ had very dark circles under his eyes. He said it was because he couldn't sleep very well in the house and would stay up most nights trying to sleep. On that first night, I listened to the stories and went to sleep. Nothing out of the ordinary occurred. It changed the very next day. On my second day at the house after coming inside and playing outside, CJ and I went upstairs to watch a movie and play with some toys. I set up his whole book in tent. Our tent was a stadium as we played with his wrestling figures. We had set up some spy tech toys around the room. One toy being a motion sensor that we could set up the door that could open with the beam. We set it up because my cousin would hold out and barge in whenever mess with our toy setup. So that was associated with the room. Shortly after we were playing with the action figures in the tent started shaking slightly. I noticed it at first, but it wasn't too alarming. Not more than a minute later, it started shaking rapidly. Automatically assumed it was Nicole at the door and opened and seen her. By the time I stuck my head back in the tent, the shaking stopped. CJ was frozen still, and on the opposite window of the tent, nothing. Seconds later, it started shaking again. I jumped out of the tent and witnessed it shake for a quick second before it stopped. I blamed CJ for somehow doing this and trying to scare me. I never thought it could have been Nicole, but now they opened his bedroom door and the spy tech toy sensor sounded off. No one else but CJ and myself in that room. Nicole was lying in her bed watching television. Even though that scared me, I still wasn't convinced that a ghost would have done that. I told my parents about it at dinner, and they kind of laughed it off. My uncle chimed in and said,
I wonder if we got any like
imagination gets you. CJ had told his parents about the various experiences he's had in his house. They didn't entertain the possibility of being a ghost. They said it was all his imagination. That night, I slept on the bottom bunk and CJ slept on the top. The events that night will never leave my memory. As I started dozing off, CJ reached around the backside of the bunk and got my attention. He told me what was going on. The bunk bed was perfectly positioned where, depending on which side you slept on, you could look right down the long upstairs hallway. Where I was laying, all I had to do was turn my head to get that vantage point. As I looked down the hall, I saw a very slender and tall man. He had a toboggan and a long coat.
That's a
I
bug.
distinctly make out his face and appeared to be covered in soot and dusty powder. He was walking very slowly.
no living aids in this game.
I could not see anything under his knees, like his legs stopped right at the knee. It paralyzed me in fear. He disappeared before getting to the room, which was a few seconds, though it felt like an eternity. I was so frightened that I couldn't move. I just turned my head and buried it into my pillow. I recall shaking with fear when a few minutes later I was overcome by an ice-cold sensation coming from the side of my body that faced the door. I slowly turned around and saw a woman later this day. She had tattered clothing and was holding a cat. She was literally inches from me. She was also musky, like she had on a stale perfume. It's a very light smell. This may sound cheesy, but she resembled the Fratelli in the Goonies, body type wise. I didn't see her face. I couldn't scream for my parents. I again turned around and got deep in under my sheets with a pillow over my head. As soon as I woke up, I ran down the stairs and told my mother. This time my mom didn't shrug it off like before. Instead, she said everything would be fine. And some things can't be explained. A few days later was Christmas. After we opened our presents, we went outside to ride bikes and rollerblade. My mom went upstairs to take a shower. She was alone in the house. As she was in the shower, she heard the door open, footsteps getting closer to the shower. She assumed it was my stepdad, but it couldn't have been because he was outside with us. She spoke out to him, but didn't receive a response. As she pulled back the shower curtain, she noticed the open door. It was quickly hit in the face with a cold burst of air. It knocked her back a few steps, but she didn't fall. Her towel clothes then fell off the bathroom countertop onto the ground.
And yes. You go have that. That's for old lady. Arm's going dead yet.
The rest of my dorm. However, it started to play. Besides, off to the line. Unfortunately, there is always a fitness worker near the entrance of the gym who sits at a desk and has people sign in before they work out. At the moment, what just happened is not that I was possibly being paranoid. What if this guy just wanted to chat? However, during the time I peered outside the window of the treadmill area and saw shoes pacing back and forth. I started to panic. I suspected this was the same guy as before. After this happened, I then decided to sit around and watch TV in the treadmill area for a good 10 to 15 minutes, just to be sure the creepy man
My phone on you?
It was obvious
As it
that
is.
this guy was
It's fully
confident.
electrified.
The fitness worker at the desk asked me if everything was okay.
It's not good.
So I think the phone off.
I said that someone
Now why isn't touching you? That's the sensation you've got.
Well, I'm sitting here enjoying the.
However, it was getting wrong. After a good 10 to 15 minutes, it was time. With a deep breath and butterflies in my stomach, I
Actually, what's the
braced
thing
myself
where
for the next
Beatles, Michael,
Mhm.
Stepping
woman
outside,
Hannah discussed this phenomenon?
Mm.
Keeping slow terrified me. As we crept up the gym entrance steps in the dark night, it was
There you
flush
go.
rusted.
Bathroom
Slowly,
with the
strange man
bath mats everywhere.
Direction. A few feet away now.
That's nice.
It's horrifying. Without a second thought, I ran back into the gym with my heart in my throat. Told the
Okay.
worker that someone
This
was right
is
outside
done.
the gym stalking me. And the security was then called. However, by the time security got there, the man was nowhere to be found. Fortunately, they walked me back to my dorm. Before I had to file a report about what happened. The situation is still unnerving to this day. I'm being rapid early on. It was up to no good. When I was a sophomore in college in 2010, I attended the college party. A bunch of my friends and I were dancing in one of those awkward friend circles, and we noticed this weird guy kind of hanging around the outskirts of the circle. He was Hispanic, about 5'5", I guess in his 30s. Because he looked so old for that, and he was a student, he also looked kind of dazed. He'd gone something. As we danced and kind of loitered around us, we got to vibes. He with the other girls. We were annoyed, but we kind of just shifted away from him and continued dancing. He seemed to leave us alone. It seemed about 20 minutes later, I left the party with my friend. As we were walking down the sidewalk, we noticed about 20 to 30 feet behind us. The man was following us. He was walking really slowly, and since he was so much shorter than both of us, I figured there wouldn't be a problem. He was totally wrong. minutes later, I heard the slap, 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 rushing footsteps on the sidewalk right behind me. Before I could turn around, someone jumped in front of me and landed a hard punch right in the nose. Not to beat me up more, but my friend wrestled him off of me, and after a brief scuffle, he started walking away. By the way, I'd never seen this guy before, and he acknowledged he had never seen me. To this day, I constantly look over my shoulder and listen for footsteps walking at night.
That's nice.
So I'm 25, but I just remember this encounter when I was in college. I went to middle school at a private school where middle and high school was comprised of only 30 students. One of the assistant coaches from my middle school team was a soft-spoken man that volunteered for many of our school functions. I assume this is due to the fact that he had adopted two sons that attended my school. One was a grade older and one was a few grades below me. I didn't really remember him at all until I graduated high school.
Isn't it hard to set Japanese stage if your brain becomes less flexible? Now pay attention. Because you are older.
As he was outside with us, she spoke out to him but didn't receive a response. As she pulled back the shower curtain, she noticed the open door and was quickly hit in the face with a cold burst of air. It knocked her back a few steps, but she didn't fall. The towel and clothes then fell off the bathroom countertop onto the ground. After taking a shower, she walked outside and asked my stepdad if he had entered the bathroom at any time, which he responded he didn't. She told me this years after this visit, when I was late in my teens. She also told me that the house had creeped her out after our first night there. She felt like she was being watched and also felt her breath on her neck while walking alone down the hallway. We left a few days after Christmas. I felt so terrible that CJ had to continue living in the house and be tormented like he was. It wasn't soon after that activity picked up and my uncle and aunt started having their own experiences, which ultimately led to them selling the house and moving a few blocks away. I would also like to share some paranormal events that they encountered. These are the experiences they had and are not in any particular order, simply accounts that I recall them telling me. They had an old German Shepherd named Yankee. He had bad hip problems and was an indoor-outdoor
All
dog.
German Shepherds
He
have
loved
hip
staying in
problems.
their detached garage and would hide
Problem
there
with
during
them.
storms. One night something spooked him so bad that he jumped out the small window located in the garage that was almost 6 feet off the ground. Another time, they found him pawing at the back door. They once went on vacation, and when they got back, they found their huge 500-gallon fish tank busted open and all the fish dead. This tank had very thick glass and there were no signs of anything falling and busting it open. My youngest cousin Joe was at the top of the stairs and Nicole was at the bottom. They were playing with a slinky. All of a sudden, Nicole said it appeared like Joe was pushed from behind as his body slingshot forward and he fell down the stairs, breaking his clavicle. She didn't see anyone push him, just described what it looked like. Before they moved out of the house, they decided to further explore the crawl space in CJ's room. They thought the crawl space didn't lead anywhere. That was not the case. The crawl space contained bags of rat poison that appeared to be stored in there for a long period of time. After removing all of the bags, they noticed the little room was in fact a crawl space. They crawled in there and wiggled through the tight space for about 8 feet until they found a hidden room at the end of the crawl space. My uncle said my room appeared like a time capsule. It had inches of dust on everything and many cobwebs. The air was stagnant. There was an old desk, boxes of old worn shoes and newspapers from the 1930s and 40s littered throughout the room. They were surprised that they'd lived in this house for a few years and never even knew this room existed. Their landlord never mentioned it. He was surprised himself when they mentioned they found it. The house was dubbed the Red House because it was made red.
Cool.
The first year that we
What?
came,
She threw a...
leaders that we
It looked like a crescent kick. In a crescent kick, but went over.
She was fighting the guy there.
Yeah.
So with the back legs.
Yes.
He came this way. Boom.
Yeah, but then she went around, so she landed up with her back to the... She missed.
straw, which caught
And he landed up...
But she first.
Yeah.
Back elbow.
Back fist.
Back fist. And then
Spinning back fist, and then another, and spinning... Yeah, two back fists.
detached garage
Bang.
was directly
Yeah,
behind
spin
the
it back
house.
first.
The driveway of the garage faced the side street.
So we'll
My
do
uncle
a
went
corner
around
trick
the house and
now.
turned off all the lights in the house except for a lamp in the living room, kitchen light, and
You
the
need a
exterior
big
lights.
mirror. Come
It
on.
was already dusk by this time. As they pulled out of the garage driveway and drove around to the front side of the house, my aunt looked up at the house and noticed every single light in the house, every room window was turned on. It stopped her in her tracks. As she continued to stare at the house, she noticed the curtains in CJ's room open, and a dark shadow silhouette of a person in the window. My aunt drove to the ball fields that night and told my uncle that it was time to move. A short time later, they did. Numerous neighbors knew that the house was haunted and would often tell my uncle about it. My cousins would also hear it at school, as the local kids all knew about the house's history. One of the neighbors told my uncle that numerous people died in the house, ranging from murders to suicides, and the house had been inhabited throughout its history by some very shady, malevolent people. The same neighbor told my uncle that there were at least 5
And you
spirits
bring
in
it
the
around
house,
with your back.
some being evil or demonic. My
And then you
parents
step
tried
into
to confirm
the
the
back elbow.
stories. Once they moved,
Yeah.
they wanted nothing else to do with that house. This happened when my daughter was about 1.5 years old. We had a nursery set up before she was born, but for the first year or so, she co-slept with us in the crib next to her bed. It had gotten to the point where my husband and I, moving around in bed and his snoring was waking her up. We decided it was time to move her to her own room. Up to the point she's never even napped in there. We always just put her down for a nap in our room in her little room. Husband goes to work, and since we're transitioning her to her new room, I decided to try napping her in there.
One more drill.
Sitting in the cushy chair, feeding her before she goes down like I always do.
Standard training grip. Then I've got
Disturbing.
training punch hook rising elbow. Then I've got corner kick spinning back to spinning back elbow.
Getting used to it. My daughter falls asleep while being fed,
Then
and I
we
put her
do
down. I walk out the door and go downstairs and turn the baby on. 10 minutes later, she's up and crying.
counter
I
crescent.
figured she just woke up, didn't recognize her surroundings, and started to cry. Went back upstairs and tried to put her back to sleep. It was a no-go. So I brought her downstairs, and she fell back to sleep on the couch. Just shrugged it off as a bad
Counter
nap.
crescent.
That night, my husband gets home. I tell him what had happened. He said he would try to put her down in there that night. He puts her down that night. 10 minutes later, she's crying. I tried to get her back to sleep for an hour. It just wasn't working. We bring her back into our room. She goes right to sleep in her crib. At this point, I just figured she doesn't like the new surroundings. Likes her old surroundings or whatever.
Maybe.
But I feel it's best that she starts sleeping in her own room because we are waking her up at night with our movement. So the next day, nap time rolls around and I try again. Sitting in the cushy chair, feeding her, I get that same awful feeling.
Why
It was
is
an overwhelming feeling.
back?
Get out. Again, I figured I was just being paranoid. She fell asleep and I put her in the crib.
What?
I go downstairs.
You got
Minutes
yourself?
later, she cries.
Counter crescent. Okay. Starting back to back. Side and side to back.
She sleeps at night in our
Okay.
room.
It doesn't bit too much.
Third day of trying to put her down in the
That's too
room.
tricky. And then
Went for
too.
nap time.
too
tried to put her
flashy.
down. She
I
falls
don't know,
asleep
maybe.
in my arms and I put her in the crib.
That's
She shoves my back,
I want to
putting
be
her
silent.
down. I panicked,
Bang.
turned
bang,
up and started to run after
bang,
her, leaving my kid
bang.
there. Brain kicked in before I reached the door and said, "Oh, God, my child." I ran back and grabbed her and stayed downstairs the rest of the night. She napped on the couch. I told my husband what happened. He figured I was just tired and stumbled, but I didn't really get shoved. Blah, blah, blah.
What do you think of that so far?
He goes to put her down. I'm listening over the monitor, and I hear her sobbing uncontrollably. And I hear my husband say, I flew out of bed, flung open the door, and there was my husband sitting on the floor with my daughter passed out in a food coma in her bottle, looking at me like, what? I got really upset and started crying. I told him, I heard you. I heard what you said. How could you say something like that to her? Keep in mind, my husband is the softest, kindest person ever. He's never named, called, or yelled. He's just not like that. I swear I heard him. There was no interference from another monitor. Our house is a dead zone. We get no cell reception, and our baby monitor barely worked going from upstairs to downstairs, so I really didn't think I was picking up something else. This boy was looking at me like I'm crazy. He was totally confused. He just said, "What are you talking about? She's asleep." I didn't say anything. She's not crying.
Right,
She
I'm
hasn't
going
been
to
crying.
make this a dining room,
Still freaked out.
kitchen, and then a big family room
There was something in her room.
with a place for children to. What are these? I've got these weird. Yeah, there's light underneath here.
She would
Yeah, it should be a
understand.
basement.
She told me to smudge.
No, I don't think so.
I waited until my husband got
Hang on.
to do the smudging prayer, and I also decided to salt the house.
When I go into blueprint mode, I can't go down.
Well, I salted and said the prayer.
Let me see if there's a basement. Mind your head, can't see. Look it down. I can't see the.
Daughter, she is standing next to me. I salt the room and say my prayer.
No.
As I'm finishing up, my daughter literally follows her eyes as
No.
it moves out through the door past
Fuck
me.
off.
She claps her hand and says, "Bye-bye." I grab a bread. We finish smudging, salting, and saying the prayer. She slept no problem in that room after that. She still sleeps in there. I have no idea what it was.
I think it's meant to be on the floor, but it's glitched. On the roof, I mean.
Seconds and I'm not replying to a single one manually. I publish quad code guides, and every time one hits, the comments are flooded with send the link. I used to hand DM every single person at midnight, and it would take many hours. So I set up ManyChat. I figured it would feel like a bot, but it sounds exactly like me. There's a keyword on every post now. Commenting and your comment to DM automation sends you my guide instantly. It's also an official meta partner, so it runs inside Instagram. It even collects your email in the DM, and every email that I collect gets automatically added to my Substack list via a Google automation within ManyChat. The last keyword that I ran turned 3,000 comments into 3,000 instant DMs overnight. My guides are at thousands of views and hundreds of subscribers. Comment guide on this post, and ManyChat will DM you the link to start your free trial. Watch how fast it lands in your DMs. It's an absolute game changer.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
What?
I arrived at the luxury mall where I work at one of my two jobs.
Keeps
I had
opening
about 30
some
minutes
stuff.
before my shift, so I decided to go to the large mall restroom near my store to do my hair, refresh my makeup, and to use the toilet, as usual. Our mall is located on land leased from a Native American tribe. It exists in a mountain pass in California that has been the location of battles, a stagecoach route, many vehicles passing through the nearby state highway, and sadly, the dumping site for bodies for many years as well, as legend has it. A nearby county regularly drives buses of homeless to a road about a mile from the mall and dumps them to wander up and down the streets with their belongings. It is a place of travel and desert beauty. It is a pass that seems to experience the harshest weather during any storm. Of course, this odd place has a casino, but the owner suffered from the financial crisis just like any other and run down. There is a lot of good there, a lot of seediness there. The place is saved by the hearts of the people. It doesn't really matter what one sees as spirit, but the public restroom is the setting. I pushed the door open. There were two women and a child in the first row of stalls. The child was bouncing all over the place. The women were loud and irritating. So I went to the row of stalls on the far side of the restroom because they are used less frequently, cleaner. I went to the fourth or fifth stall. The back of my head was tingling, which is usually a sign I'm going to experience something
What's up?
around it. I was in a hurry,
What's up, Buttercup?
so I ignored it. I
Hello,
opened the door
Thirsty.
of the stall and
I'm George.
there she was. There was a young woman sitting in the toilet,
What's your favour?
dressed.
You
I
call
think
me
she was
back as well.
18 to 20 years old. She
That
was
looks
too
nice,
much
yes?
like a paper doll with a bit folded at the hips. She was face down over her thighs. Her legs were paper doll flat and folded down to the floor in front of her. She was flat and transparent, two-dimensional. I could see through her and could see the front of her as well as the back. That is the way she projected herself, a paper doll. In an instant, as it happened sometimes, she communicated that she felt sick. She was nauseous and her head hurt. She was high. She had vomited on herself and I could smell it.
Where was it?
I could feel her nausea and that horrible hangover, drowsy
Where?
vertigo. I was afraid I was going to vomit
The next
myself. She was dressed in faded ripped blue jeans and a
And she'll give it a red
halter
little
top with tiny blue designs on it. Her hair was blonde, long, dirty, and stringy. Her arms were dusty. She was thin. Her
And now,
nose protruded
give it
from
a
the
rest.
top of her jeans. Her shoulder bones protruded from her back. Her arms were hanging down at her sides like twisted paper streamers. She was wearing a faded leather belt. She was covered in bruises. Her face was covered in blemishes.
Ah, don't bite me.
my hands all
Think
spider.
of them. In life, she would have been very pretty. First, I could see track marks on her arms and calves. She had dark circles under her eyes. That wasn't very nice. I said in my head, I have to be. Why did you do it?
Last time, we looked at Nightmare Creatures 2, but today we're heading back to the very start of the game series to look at the 1997 classic, the original Nightmare Creatures 1. To this day, I still consider it one of the absolute best. I've taken in so much so fast. In that 15 or 30 seconds that I stood there, holding the stall door open, I was angry at first. I knew that she had been with two men, behind us in a car, but there was a higher rate of gate. I knew that they drove down a dark road and drove her body out of the car to the desert. I knew that the men could get her high enough to make her unconscious. I could do things to her. She thought they were her friends. She showed me a random innocuous bush in the desert. It looked like a location close to a mall. I was stunned. I moved down 3 stalls to feed and told her to follow.
Doesn't matter, give me
She
one.
did. She
I
stood
don't
inside
care.
my stall, walked 3D by her. Her hair hanging down in front of her soiled clothes.
Yeah.
Chipped toe polished. Out of her sandals. I said, okay, I see. What do you want? She whispered. Something to know. Then she was no longer visible. She gave me no name. Due to her attire and a vague sense that she died in the 70s. Alright, I said aloud. I'm so sorry. The ladies and child were watching the news near me. Ignored the stare of them. I wasn't talking to her. I finished cleaning up and work. As I washed my hands, combed my hair, and reapplied my lipstick, I processed details. The water didn't follow. It's been months since I saw her. My son returned and told her how to cross over telepathically. I hadn't seen her. I don't think she was ready. Casey, until our conversation, she wasn't sure that she was dead. She thought she might still be tripping. She thought she was on a bad one. I had opened myself up for communication and gone back for her a few times. I felt she was there one time and she whispered, no, not yet. I was at the door looking for her and take a novel and sit on the bench outside in the hallway. I would ask her to venture out and invite her to sit with me and talk while pretending to read.
Yeah.
Listen to.
No.
Done. She asked me to see her, and I did. Telepathically communicating
On the
with her
lower
in restaurants.
window. A low window.
She introduced herself. Why is she there? She was stoned, reliving the last several hours of her life. I am searching the records for that time period and that location.
Ah, it's cold. No! Stop it!
That time is gone. So what I find.
No, but it's sore. No, I don't like the cold.
Only
No, I don't like the cold.
And only motions of people running in and out of the lavatories and the running water. We can watch the shoppers and people watch them gather energy. I try to put up defenses in public restrooms. This is my personal experience. I'm still looking for proof. I know it's too late to find a body. I'm going to look at old missing person cases next. It's a good resource for me. Appreciate it. each other from either room and are only connected by a hallway. It also is the only way to get to the bathroom and 2 other bedrooms. All of a sudden, I quickly set up because a 2 to 3 foot wide ball of light floated from one bedroom to the hallway into the other bedroom. I remember that it floated at least 3 to 4 feet above the floor. It was dark black right in the middle, surrounded by light. Right after I watched this ball of light slowly float into the room, my cousin ran into the hallway and poked his head around the corner so that I could see his scared face. Before I could say anything, he asked me, "Did you see that?" I asked him what he saw. He said he watched an old man slowly walk from one bedroom to the hallway into the other bedroom. Right after he said this, we turned on the light of the bedroom and looked around. There was nothing in there. Afterwards, he told me that he didn't remember seeing plans to the old man that he saw. My question: we both saw something travel from one room through the hallway and into the same bedroom. But how did each of us see different things? Old man versus ball of light. Yes, we were in different rooms without being able to see each other. Both of us agreed about the path that this thing took in the house. Also, both of us saw it at the same time. She remembered that it went from my sister's bedroom to my bedroom. When I was younger, I experienced small things like doorbells going off at odd times. It was truly supernatural and could be explained as malfunction or something. The small things was a knock on my bedroom wall coming from a back room. This could just be the house settling. It would always be late at night, though not once. Once, when I was about 14, I knocked back. The knock actually responded with another knock. I knocked again twice, and heard another 2 knocks. I just thought it was just the house creaking until that time. I remember turning on all the lights in the back room and shared the wall, whatever it was, to show itself. I searched everywhere. Nothing ever came out. Over 15 years ago, I was looking.
Kevin H. 1话，学费飞到蓝毛斯，那上海开住的网，啥时要喜欢的麦苏西是让你去听的窗。
Years old, sitting at my desk doing math. I looked through the window and I saw my friend swinging her garden. She was wearing her favorite red bowler jacket. It's important. I finished my homework very fast and I decided to go outside and join her. I looked at the window before I left. She was still in the swing. The riddle our parents made that do-it-yourself primitive game between our kids, so we didn't have to walk through the streets to visit each other. We went through that game.
Real, what are you watching?
Friend's garden, close to her.
Monkey, what are you watching?
I saw the one teenage guy with glasses was sitting in the swing. He was not wearing a bowler jacket. My dad's
I'm
friends
saying,
and
like the creator and it's working.
picked up the race, and a teenage girl was standing on top of that ladder. She was
Let me just show you what creator looks like, okay?
Okay.
Flirty boy, even though he looked younger than her. She looked like my cousin. Clearly wasn't her. She was very similar, but it couldn't be her. My cousin lived 100 kilometers away from me. The young boy didn't resemble anyone. The guy with the swing noticed me, but didn't say anything. I was a bit surprised, more like inquisitive, but he just looked at me. The girl on the ladder and the boy she was flirting with ignored me completely. My friend wasn't there. He was wearing a red jacket. I didn't stop to talk with him because I didn't know that it was not right. It was weird. I decided to go to my friend's door and ring the doorbell. She wasn't home. I went back to my friend's garden and realized that this strange guest had disappeared. The swing was still swinging as if though someone had just left it in a hurry. The only way these guests could have run away was to my garden. They weren't there. The dog didn't even bark. And they just jumped over my incredibly high fence. And they weren't inside my greenhouse. I looked around. There were no other places to hide. Not in her garden, not in my garden. I was confused. I told my mom what I saw. She told me to call my friend later. So I did. My friend told me she was visiting her family in a different town. She didn't have guests. Nobody was at home. I told her about those guests. She was surprised and very calm about it. We talked about it many times later. She always believed in paranormal things, even though she was more into science. I have no idea what I saw. I don't have epilepsy, mental problems, and I've never experienced any other glitches in my life. My mom said I didn't feel tired or sick. It was a
It
normal.
was like I gave my hamster
I
a
saw something
picture
I
and
wasn't
it was like
supposed to see.
some
Maybe
monster
those
here,
guys
here it is.
had fun in my friend's garden. They switched time and reality to that moment when my friend was swinging, and I saw it through the window. They used
So I say
skies, but
more like this creator in a creature.
it's because they resembled my nose, so our realities were very simple. For years I was thinking about these ghosts. Now it's like I should be people in another reality. But this is the future is too much. I don't know. It's just right.
You know when you like rub your eyes and then like everything goes like, yeah, this is what it feels like.
It's not This time big city events all over the place. Some people in 20 months. Even if my parents were required to drive to get to those times. This particular weekend, driving home from starving artist type art show in New York City. The parking lot, which left my boyfriend to drive me to the LA club. I told him I went to around 6 a.m. So I was trying to get home the same day. It wasn't like it. It was very illegal. I just went up to stop driving with me to sleep. But if you were looking to go home the same day, arrive around 10:30 p.m., I was not expecting him. I let my phone at the front door and walked into the kitchen. Sounds of bed, listen. I want to be sure it was someone breaking in. She got this open closed, all this phone. Get into some listeners. Footsteps coming up the stairs. His footsteps, so I went back down. One stair at the phone. These steps from the top. The steps stopped. I heard one go down. I soon forgot something. Down for it. After a few minutes of nothing, suddenly, not there. And looked there. No answer. dogs. The big black happy bag with a ton of garbage every day. Right above the book was a shelf where we had white ceramic sugar and spice pots. At the time, my second youngest cousin was a parent, and I openly scared of Michael Myers and screamed, and all those black and blue white types of people. He'd be scared to go on the bottom television because out of the corner of his eye, he could see Michael or scream at him. He thought it was going to happen. To go into that area. Oh, it's actually trash pots in there. Still made him uneasy. First, we just took the shop. Rather than too many people being out and girls. Ceramics to the shelf. Jim in the back with the ceramics instead of having it hang down in the shape of a body without etc. But it would always end up in the body, only with the parents. That's what helps with the back. It's obvious and open. It's the honest and frank. I know it's we're all busy around this. After school,
Mom, how would you get that one out?
The stove's really high. We had the sun work with TV. Put it in the kitchen to watch some scary movie our cousin had rented. On screen, something that plays. Just coincidentally, a pot holder on our stove caught on fire right at that moment. It was too coincidental, I thought. Second oldest cousin was very experienced in cooking and pretty good at watching us. He was very responsible. One day, I guessed he just wasn't feeling it or something was messing with us. So we put our youngest in the living room with the door gates and go to the bathroom and start making supper. As we were just getting home late, the rest were upstairs playing a game. Brother to do whatever. It was okay. All of a sudden, Leon started screaming his head off. My brother and two cousins were arguing. Their cousins and sister yelled about them. Dad threw down the ball and smashed on the floor. Sister ran away and the ball was falling on the floor. Then her accidentally knocked me down. She said, "What are you doing?" instead of anything else. So it must have taken her by surprise. Habit had broken loose. Later, I heard her older cousin, forget the youngest. The youngest somehow left the living room and stove and that when he splattered with hot water, he just barely missed him. The youngest calmed down. The sudden fight started. Her sister was okay. They were yelling. The river broke down the wall. They picked up, like a second wave of chaos. All was well 15 seconds or so later. Once a couple of us were completely home from school getting lunch by our older cousin and my brother. We were all out on the street playing football. Then we came back into the park and found the back door open. We were not sure
Tired.
the split broke loose in crazy days. Other than that, possibly someone out of the million kids could have slipped in and out and left again through the back alley without us knowing. Before the door incident, my cousins were born partially blind. Beginning about age 4, she would sit and speak to people details of deceased relatives. In the bedroom of this house, my cousin would sit there and whisper the same old responses to random conversations. But a few weeks or so after moving in, she came on to describe the person she had seen in the hallway wearing dirty clothes and holding a light. Each of their circumstances had been blind. The hallway was long and had 3 sections. One section at a slight angle started down the middle with a few doors. We'd wake up and see things completely hand-read. We'd see things resembling our dogs. They wouldn't respond to their names. We'd see light blurs as if it was light nearby, and shadows when all of our lights were off. We had 2 closets after that angle. Those closet doors locked and jammed almost every time we tried to open them, but there were no locks nor any objects blocking the way. My cousin's bedroom was the first door in the angle. Our door would get jammed, and she wanted to go in. It would slam and close. It was open for a while, but she wasn't in there. My dad took the door out and replaced it with a curtain. The curtain would get jammed on the rug with a stick when she tried sliding it. And another eerie coincidence. She'd drawn, and it was getting said the hallway was pretty bad as well. It was all right most of the time. Afternoons or weekends we played catch or run to the mall and hide and seek. But we had many hours to play with the players. get up there and keep it fun. Do variations that like best friend goals, pass out the promise, etc. Remember playing all of the things so it's in the end. Therefore, decide we try it at school or something or other. Pretend to be a ghost who will feel the point night. We'll let us leave the class after session. It's going wrong. Then push down some real champagne bowl. And saw someone pick it up and red meat and all the sweets on it. Maybe by the meat. Scared just yet. Where I was supposed to be, my brother was there for 10 part of the class. Short sleeve. Cold, soft, it's hungry. We stayed up later that summer. We played ball as a scavenger hunt in rooms or stores. We had a variation where we had to take a list and do a screenshot and scan the list. We all had different lists. I get sent my own number of things. Crap wouldn't be there where I remember keeping it. It's in my cousin's rooms. It was all in different places. Then all in one. Objects back the next morning. Brother and sister and one cousin too were complaining that things seemed oddly out of the box. These comfortable sleeping bags. Sleep without the light plus used to sleeping just about any condition. Teenage brother had anxious and nightmares with no hot at all. Brother said he started around well, some crazy things. He was always doing much of it. Working cars and tools since the magic in midair, perfectly without getting hurt. But then he created stay in his house, the team hurt. And slipped in the kitchen without the weights. Get out, irrational, that. Yeah, Marcus said she'll get everything out. Then the case grew less since the other guy was drunk. Took Marcus just in case. The dogs put blood kitchen measures and scooter in and quicker. Marcus dog come back to the house and told everything inside was in. Stare at the walls or barking. This gets super attached. They blind, they had each on the dog. Bark no out. Report instead of out the dogs, they come right back in the neighborhood. But more than that, they have friends and love them. The story circulated around for a few years and followed me also. So my younger mom was for it. Not a big one. She was actually pretty chill when it freaks out. Ended up late sleeping in one of my classes. The confidence there is probably so. Coming downstairs yelling from the grandma and older aunt and dad. It's the only thing that something's going down. Downstairs to start looking early.
Right, I am extremely tired. I'm going to call that here. I think I can always continue this tomorrow or some other time. Well, I've done quite a bit in that house. I'm surprised it wasn't that expensive either. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll see you guys another day. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely morning. Have a lovely night. Day, whatever you are having. Just make sure it's good. Right. Have a lovely one, guys. See you later.